Good day, collective. How are y'all doing? Thank you so much for clicking here, sharing your energy with me. It's your girl, Sadi Rose, coming to you with another word today. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. I want you to know that if you looked at what the word is, like on that first cover that I have, this word isn't really making fun of anyone. It's not chastising anyone. It's not really funny at all, what I'm going to talk about here. It's actually really serious. The word today is those with blocked energy laugh in public and weep in silence alone. I'm sure a lot of y'all are probably like, well, what even made you think that, to even write that down? Most of, not like, I think all my words, they're thoughts that come in my mind, or it's like something I hear that inspires me. But I remember when I wrote this, and I remember it was a person I was dealing with, and I just was thinking, about how I know how bad that person was hurting inside, and how they had made me a villain in their story. And the thing is, when you are on a healing journey and a part of the healing process, there are people who will be around you who will choose not to heal, who will make you a villain in their story, because you're standing on your principles, because you are rooted in yourself, because you will not let them project whatever their beliefs are onto yourself. You will not be controlled by them. You will not let them do whatever they please or to take your energy. And I just remember thinking, like, I know this person, they think I'm the enemy, and on the face they seem very happy, they seem together. In particular, this person was going and talking about me and slandering me to other people and getting other people mad at me. But I was thinking, like, man, they are so, like, broken up inside, and they're so alone. And, it's really a travesty when this happens. And some of y'all are like, well, just because someone is being karmic or not nice or whatever, doesn't mean they have blocked energy. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It means they have blocked energy, because we are all connected to Source. We are all connected to God. We are all united. We are in a separation phase now, but we are moving back to a unified collective. Everything is going up, 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 you remember? And, even a year really ago, I didn't really understand energy. I didn't understand chakras. I didn't understand how important it is that your chakra is balanced until your energy is balanced and flowing, y'all. Like, acupuncture is literally saving my life today. It's giving me clarity and peace. And now I'm not stopping at acupuncture. I got acupuncture sandals. Y'all, I just had my first Reiki session and I feel amazing. I'll start doing that once a quarter. Like, I've been grounding outside. Like, I've been giving myself baths. Like, balancing your energy is important. And it isn't just about that spiritual hygiene. It's also about what the inner work that you're doing inside yourself, so that you're not blocking your energy channels. And one of the number one ways that you can have blocked energy that then deteriorates and eats you and erodes you from the inside out is that you're not truthful with yourself, that you're in denial about yourself, that you're wearing masks, you're laughing in public, but you're weeping in silence alone. I always said you can convince everyone else, but you can't fool yourself. You cannot trick yourself. And some people have the truth thrown in their face. and they still would choose to not acknowledge it. Failing to acknowledge the truth, continuing to be someone that's not authentic to your true self, based on what other people think you should be, or based on what society tells you should be, based on what your peers think, based on how you've been influenced from your programming. It is so incredibly toxic to you. It literally will make your cells, your mitochondria, which is the engines of your cells, malfunction. I mean, in addition to the heavy toxins and the lack of nutrients, right? That will then cause chronic disease, which we see rampant in our society. But also, you not being true, not by you literally, but people not being true to themselves, is pretty much saying, I won't heal. I choose not to heal. Which is, they're just different levels of this function, of this toxicity of dying. There is a physical and there is a spiritual. Like, death doesn't always mean the end. It can be a rebirth. But when you're choosing to not heal, that means that you're choosing to kind of collapse into yourself, right? And it's like kind of you go down this rabbit hole and kind of how do you end up? You could end up becoming a whole different person, like if you choose to refuse to heal, or because you, even worse, when you start living in the upside down world, when you become so fractured, whatever whatever chakra you're blocking, if you're not in alignment with the Most High God, you're not listening to your intuition, you're not taking down layers of your ego, you're not healing yourself, you're not addressing things, you're not feeling and expressing them and then releasing them and getting all that stagnant energy out of your body. Because y'all, we are energy, we are energetic fields, like we are literally energy. Then what will happen is that you will, like I said, you will start concaving into yourself, and even worse, you will live in the upside down. That means what is, what is like in terms of Christ consciousness, what is good, what is righteous, what is light. You will start thinking that the things that you do are okay when they're really horrible. You will think the things that you say are true, but they're really false. And you will really believe your own lies. You will really believe your own lies, and you will start making people who challenge your views of yourself as enemies, as villains, or anyone who challenges like type of behavior. If you're like being abusive, or if you're being toxic, or if you're gossiping about people, or if you're trying to hurt people, or you're disrespectful to people, or if you're stealing from people, if you're cheating on people, you will start viewing them as villains and think you will be righteous in your unrighteousness. You will really be harmful. And then the worst part about it is you will actually believe your own lies. And you'll be easily influenced by dark energies that are very much present in this spiritual earth, y'all. And then they will use you to influence other people that they have targets on, or just to negatively influence other people, including the people in life that you love, to try to pull them into that darkness with them. And then in silence, when you have no one else but to lie, like to yourself, you will sit there and cry and weep and just be terribly distraught, terribly sad, terribly alone, terribly distraught. And I have no idea why you feel that way, because you can't even be truthful to yourself about what is happening. Because you've gotten lost. Because your energy has been blocked. My work is to shine my light as far as I can to reach people like that, so at least they can see themselves. the way that God helped me see.